Today is July 18th, which means the Terai 2 event is finally about to begin. It will start in about an hour from the time of recording this, so it'll probably be out by the time the video is up. But anyway, as usual, in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the newest items in Halo Infinite store and determining whether or not they're worth your money. So it's going Magpies, I'm Magpie Leon, and let's jump straight in. Before we talk about everything else though, I do just want to quickly mention we have recently reached 5,000 subscribers, so I want to say a massive thank you for that. But that also means it's time for our 5th Spartan rating competition, so if you'd like to enter that, you can enter through Discord or Twitter, and I'll leave a link to both of those in the pinned comment. You can submit a single Spartan, and I will be streaming on Wednesday the 26th, going through all the submissions, and there's a lot, and I will go over every single one, and the winners will get some credits too, so, you know, there's a little bonus there. Anyway, this week's ultimate reward is the Haven's Valor utility piece for the Yoroi core. This does apply your coating and does fit with the theme of the event, so overall I would say this is a pretty solid ultimate, and it will likely be one I unlock anyway, as I'll be doing all the challenges for the event. As for the shop, oh my gosh, there is a lot to talk about today. Starting with today's daily, which is the Sensor Link bundle. This was originally released in Season 3, it costs 600 credits and gives you Sensor Link for the Scorpion, the Wasp, and the Bandit Rifle. Overall, this one is definitely overpriced. I do think the coating looks great, but I think 600 is definitely very pricey, especially in comparison to some of the newer stuff, and even some of the older stuff too. Some of the new armor coating bundles cost only like 200 credits more, and you get the coating for all your cores, or some of the weapon coating ones that cost 600 to 800, again, you get that weapon coating for everything. Anyway, moving on, we have the return of the Regal Strike bundle, and this actually is on sale for 800 credits this time around. In this bundle, you get the Highcom Sentinel shoulder pads, the crystal gloves, the step-in razor stance, the violet gunpowder coating, which honestly would be great if it wasn't for the random grey chest piece and the little green details on the arms. You also get the heroic intervention visor, which I do kind of like, and the Pioneer Group Zeta emblem. You get this as an armor emblem, nameplate, vehicle emblem, and weapon emblem. There is also 4 other returning slots, which are all original Terai bundles, and all of which are actually on sale, starting with Shinobi Wrap. This gives you the Lilac Steel weapon coating for the assault rifle, the Shinobi Wrap weapon model for the assault rifle which changes the barrel, the Shuriken weapon charm, and the Sakura backdrop. For 500 credits, this isn't the worst thing imaginable. I do kind of like the weapon model. Yes, it isn't anywhere near as good as some of the newer ones we've received, but I still think it is a nice little addition to the AR. We also have the return of Heart Piercer, which is back for 500 credits. In this, you get the Kunai of the Hidden Hand chest piece, which is these little kunai in your chest, obviously, the Wisteria visor, which actually looks pretty gorgeous, and the Clean Cut Epic Stance, which looks badass. For 500, this is a much better deal than it originally was. I'm not going to necessarily say this is a good deal, but the 3 items you get here are pretty clean. Next up is the return of the Sentinel's Blades bundle, this time for its lowest price of 500 credits. In this, you get the first Principal Blades utility piece, and the Sentinel armor emblem, nameplate, weapon emblem, and vehicle emblem. Still, you are essentially just paying 500 for a utility piece, which I do think is very overpriced, but it does look pretty damn cool. And the final of our returning bundles is the return of the CHONMAGE armor set. This is back for 1,000 credits, which again is the lowest it's ever been. It was originally 2,000, so that is a 50% price reduction. In this, you get the Thorndiver stance, the Sundial Smile armor coating, which is probably my favourite on Yoroi, and the one that I've used the longest. You also get the CHONMAGE helmet, the Windblown Mask helmet attachment, the NG Iroh visor, which is a pretty nice one, the Bear Temple chest piece, the Crescent Moon shoulder pads, which again look decent, and the Crescent Moon knee pads, which also look pretty damn cool. Overall, for 1,000 credits, not a bad deal, solid armor set. However, in comparison to some of the newer sets, it does make me wish Sundown Smile was on more armor cores. That sums up all of the returning stuff, so we have a total of 6 returning bundles, which, yeah, is quite a lot. And now we can finally move on to the brand new Super Bundle, which contains 3 sets, starting with Crimson Dawn. This bundle contains the Scale Guard weapon coating, which is a lovely black, gold, and red. It looks gorgeous. You get this for every weapon: the Bandit, the Sniper, the Commando, the Bulldog, the Sidekick, the Assault Rifle, the Battle Rifle, the Spanker, and the Hydra Launcher. And again, it looks great on pretty much all of them. You also get the very demonic Spirited Thoughts legendary armor effect, and I actually love how this looks. You also get the Whisked Away kill effect, which again looks very cool, very on brand with the event. The Wild Warthog weapon charm, which I don't really care about too much, but the star of the show is definitely the Crimson Dawn weapon model for the Bandit Rifle, which gives it this really cool dragon across it and really changes entirely how the Bandit looks. However, the bundle does cost 1,800 credits, which is definitely on the pricier side. I do wish these were released individually, like if you could get the weapon model on its own or the armor effect, but this bundle will likely be a cop for me because I'll be buying the super bundle. Next up is the KAWARI armor set, and this one's an interesting one to say the least. It costs 1,400 and gives you a pretty cool chest piece for the Yuri core, which does apply your coating. You also get the Mountain Cave shoulder pads, the Alloy 76 armor coating, which you do get for every armor core, although this one I do think is a very basic one. I don't really care too much for this one. You also get the Swim Moves armor effect, which again does kind of fit on theme. It has these little koi that swim across your arms. It looks really weird. And then you get the KAWARI helmet, which, yeah, no comment on this one. For 1,400, I do think this is definitely also on the pricier side of things. I think in comparison to the Hazmat core, I think in comparison to the Hazmat armor set we had at the beginning of the season, that is arguably a much better deal as it comes with more armor pieces. And although this does come with an armor effect, I don't think that alone should mean it costs the same price. The final main set in this super bundle is the REDWATERS bundle, and this gives you the Hakushika helmet for Yuri, which I've probably pronounced wrong. You also get the Iron Tortoise shoulder pads, which look gorgeous, the Twin Daggers chest piece, which again applies your coating, gives you this nice little collar, and these little size, the Crest Sworn wrist attachment. You also get the Standing Slice stance, which might already be my favourite. You also get the REDWATERS visor, which is very similar to the one you get with Carrier, but rather than green, it's red. And then you also get the Rosette Clay coating for every armor core. This is an interesting one. I do kind of like the pattern, but I don't think this will be one that I necessarily use. There is also the Unshed Valor helmet attachment for the helmet, which I do think makes it look a lot better. And then you get the Unfurled emblem and the Unending pattern backdrop. Overall, for 1,600, again, seems on the pricey side, but I do think this is better in terms of overall value compared to the other two. I think you get a lot of really cool stuff here, and some of the more interesting and better looking cosmetics from the new Terai event. But because this is a new super bundle, it does actually come with some purchase bonuses, which are the Gensai Gear Mythic Effect set, which looks pretty cool, goes with the other armor effects. And we finally have the Dragonborn Noble shoulder pads, which look glorious, and it's so cool to finally see these in the Dragonborn Super Bundle. However, one thing that definitely needs to be addressed, which hopefully 343 fixes sooner rather than later, the chest piece that comes with KAWARI doesn't seem to be present in the Super Bundle, despite the fact that that bundle is a part of the Super Bundle. You can purchase the Dragonborn Super Bundle for 3,400 credits, which definitely saves you quite a bit of money, quite a few credits there, and I definitely recommend this one if you are a fan of Yuri. It is quite expensive, but it does come with 3 sets and does save you some credits there. And to round things off, we have this week's Spawn of the Week, which is a lovely Anubis build from Raw Toast. Love the way this looks, the really tactical, covert ops, Oni Spartan vibe he's got going on. It looks great. And if you want the chance to be featured as the Spawn of the Week, make sure to join the Discord and send a picture of your spawn to the Share Your Spawn channel. Now, with all that out of the way, I'm going to go and enjoy some of the new Terai 2 event. Thank you all for watching, I'll catch you all in the next one.